Oops. Kuldeep, raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Okay. How are you eligible to become a U.S. citizen?
I have been legal permanent resident 5 years.
Okay. What is your legal name?
My legal name is Kuldeep Kaur.
What is your date of permanent residence?
Mill Peters, Jennifer.
No. What is your date of permanent residence?
2009.
2009? Okay. We're going to spend a little bit more time on that later. How do you financially support yourself?
My son.
Okay. And have you spent any time outside of the United States? Did you go to India?
Yes, 3
3 trips. Okay, good. When was the last time you went to India?
The last in 2019 in
2000.
April.
Okay, great. Okay, now, Kuldeep, have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No,
Okay. Have you ever voted in the U.S. elections?
no.
What is vote?
Vote is the citizen gave a sign.
Mm-hmm. Why can't you vote?
Vote is the citizen, every citizen gave it a vote.
Okay, good. Do you pay your taxes every year?
I am retired.
Do your sons pay your taxes?
Yes, my son gave it.
Good. Do you belong to any groups or organizations?
No,
Have you ever been a terrorist?
no.
What is a terrorist?
Terrorist is some criminal.
Okay, so are they good people or are they bad people?
No bad.
Yeah, so they attack people. Like for instance, September 11th. Have you ever intentionally hurt or killed another person?
No,
Have you ever stopped a person practicing his or her religion?
no,
Okay. Have you ever been arrested?
no,
Okay. Have you ever been a prostitute?
no.
Okay. Have you ever been married to more than one person? Do you have
One.
2 husbands or one husband?
No, only one person.
Okay. Have you ever given false information to the government?
No,
Let's see. Do you support the Constitution and the laws of the United States?
yes, I do.
Okay. What is the Constitution?
The Constitution, the Supreme Court law.
Okay. And are you willing the Supreme law? Not
Yes.
Supreme Court law, the Supreme law.
Yes.
Let's see. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Okay. 1 minute. Teacher Lisa is calling. Okay. If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms in the U.S. Army?
Yes.
What is bear arms?
This one, weapon wear. Protect is use a weapon, a gun.
Okay. Are you willing to perform non-combatant services for the United States Army?
Yes.
What is non-combatant?
Non-combatant work to the U.S. anytime.
Okay. Yeah. So without using a gun, are you willing to help the government during a national emergency?
Yes, I do.
Do you promise everything that you said is true?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay. So let's see if we can do this. So, Kuldeep, can you read number 78? 78.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s.
Yes.
Mm.
So the Civil War? No.
Civil War.
No. We're talking about the 1900s, so no on the Civil War. How about the Korean War?
Mexico-American War. No. Korean.
This one?
Yes.
Mexican-American War? No. Persian Gulf War? Yes.
World War II.
Yeah, World War II, yes.
World War II.
Vietnam War.
I'm not looking here.
Vietnam
Vietnam War.
and Spanish-American War. No. So we're going to be talking about we're going to be talking about these wars later on. So the World War I was, I think it was 1917 to 1919. I think that's right. Korean War, 1941 to 1945. The Korean War is 1950 to 1953. Oops, 1953. So the Vietnam War is a long war, 1959 to 1973. And sometimes it's even longer. And Persian Gulf War was in 19, whoops, yeah. Ooh. I forget. Oh no, I forget. What day? What I think is it 1993?
1991.
I'm gonna have to look at this. I don't forget the time for the Persian Gulf War. So that's terrible. I don't know that one. Okay. So, but if we take a look at this one again, this one, the Civil War is in the 1800s. Korean War is the 1900s. Mexican-American War is in the 1800s. Persian Gulf War is the 1900s. Again, Spanish-American War was in the 1800s. And so these last ones, you only need to pick one, okay? So let's Ishan, go to the next one, please. Number 79.
Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson.
Very good. Hadia, number 80.
Yes. Who was president during the preparation on World War II? Franklin Roosevelt.
Yes, so my kitty cat's named after Franklin Roosevelt. Okay, next one. Min, are you here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who
81.
did the United States fight in World War II? Germany, Italy, Germany.
Yeah, very good. Japan, Italy, and Germany. Okay, and next one. Let's see, Tran Nguyen, 82.
Yes. Before he was president, Eisenhower was
Mhm.
a general. What war was he in? World War II.
Yeah, World War II. So this one again, this word is Eisenhower. Eisenhower. So this is a German word. So you go Eisenhower.
Eisenhower.
Yeah. It means Eisenhower. It's German. It means iron.
During the Great Depression.
Yeah.
The Depression.
So Eisenhower means iron miner. Okay, so now let's go on to the next one, 83. Let's go back to Cool Dip, 83.
80,
83.
83.
Yeah.
During the World War was the main concern of United States.
So we're talking about the Cold War.
Communism.
Communism, very, very good. Okay, Isha, number 84.
What movement tried to end racial discrimination?
Uh-huh.
The civil rights movement.
Yes, very good. Okay, Hadid, number 85.
Yeah. What did Martin Luther King do? Fought for civil rights.
Yes, fought for civil rights. Okay, and Min.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, 86.
86 was a major event happens on September 11, 2001 in the United States. Terrorists attacked the United States.
Very good. Okay. And the last one, it goes on to Tran. Tran, go ahead.
Name one Indian tribe in the United States. Hopi.
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 Hopi. Does anybody know this one, Hakka? They're from China, Hakka. And we have Hmong. Hmong from Cambodia. So this one is Huichol from Mexico. Okay, great. So you guys did, yeah?
Hopi में that Cherokee is right, you know.
Sure, Cherokee is great. So you can say Hopi. Oh, you can say Hopi. You can say Cherokee.
Two right.
You can say Blackfeet. So there's many different tribes in the United States. So we're going to be talking about World War One. World War One. Cool Dip.
Yes.
Okay, can you read this one about World War One?
Well, in the 1900s, the United States fought in 5 wars. World War I was born 1944 to 1980. Many countries fought in this war. The United States entered the war in 1917. Woodrow Wilson was president during World War I. The Veteran Day holiday started after this war. Today, we remember all U.S. military veterans on the Veteran Day.
Okay, so this one, again, maybe you cannot see it. Cool Dip. Let's see it. Let's see if you can see it now. 1 minute. So this one is Woodrow Wilson.
Yes.
And when he was president, he had a stroke. So he could not talk. So his wife helped him become to be the president. And when we talk about veterans, when we talk about World War I, World War I ended on November 11th, 11 a.m. So again, it is November 11th, 11 a.m. So this becomes Veterans Day. So when we take on this day at 11 o'clock, everybody is quiet and every stops. And praise for peace. So this is the origin of Veterans Day. Okay. Any questions? Okay. So now we're going to continue on. Ishan, I'm going to ask you to read this one about Franklin Roosevelt.
Okay.
This is I love him so much. He is also on, what is he on? He's on the dime. So again, this one is Franklin Roosevelt. Go ahead.
In the 1930s, the United States had a serious economic problems. Banks closed and people lost their jobs and money. This period was called the Great Depression. Franklin D. Roosevelt became president in 1933. He promised a better life for Americans. He wanted to help the economy. He started job programs and the Social Security program.
Yeah, so he was elected. So he is president from 1932 to 1945. He was elected president 4 times.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. And he died in office.
Good president?
Yeah, he died in office from a stroke. Okay. So after he died, now we can only elect a president 2 times.
Two times. You can
Yeah.
say 4 times.
Yeah. So before he had 4, 5, 6 times, but now he can only elect the president for 2 times.
Oh, president only 2 times.
Yeah. And this one, Great Depression. What happened during the Great Depression? People lost their jobs and they lost their money. So during that time, no jobs, no money.
Depression.
And also one more thing, no rain. For 3 years.
Many problems.
Yeah, so when there's no rain for 3 years, many of the farms stopped producing food. Many of the animals died. So this was a big problem during that time.
3 years, no rain. So no.
Yeah. Yeah, I think India has the same problem. Yeah, so it gets very hot and there's no rain. So we had a lot of problems. Also, this time when there's no rain, a lot of people moved to California. There was rain and water in California, but in the middle of the country, There was no rain. So this one, let me see if I can draw this, okay?
California, no rain. Water is so.
No. We have rain. 1 second. Okay, so this is the United States. This one here is California. This one here is Mississippi. Okay.
Missy.
Let's see if I can do this. No. Okay. In this area here, there is no rain for 3 years. So many people in this, so the farms died, and many people go from this area. They go from this area, many of the people go to Southern California, and many of the people had to walk to get to California, because in California there is water, there's food, but it was a very, very difficult time. Okay. So if you can stay in California, stay in California. Let's continue on. Yeah. So this is an example of a woman who's having problems. Oops, 1 second, I have to do that. Yeah, so this would be an example of a woman. They don't have a home anymore, so they have to leave the middle of the country and come to California. So now we're going to talk about World War II. Let's see, Hadin, can you read the one about World War II?
Yes. World War II was from 1939 to 1945. Roosevelt was president at the beginning of the war. The United States entered the war after Japan bombed Pearl Harbor. The United States fought Japan, Germany, and Italy. Dwight D. Eisenhower was a famous general in World War II. After war, Eisenhower became president.
Okay, very good. So again, the United States during the World War II, we fought in Africa, we fought in Europe, and we also fought in Asia. Yeah, some of the Vietnamese go to France and help the French fight against the Germans. The Japanese also attacked China. It was very terrible. And also they took possession of Taiwan during that time. So let's go on to the next one. Min.
From after World War II, communists were a main concern for the United States. There were conflicts between the United States and the Soviet Union. The two countries had different economies and systems of government. Both countries built stronger and bigger militaries. These periods were called the Cold War. The Cold War ended in 1991. The United States was also concerned about communists in Korea and Vietnam. From 1950 to 1953, the United States fought in the Korean War. After the war, Korea divided into two countries. From 1959 to 1973, the United States fought in the Vietnam War.
Yeah, so Vietnam, I think 1953 to 1954.
for the Vietnam War?
It was Vietnam versus France.
Vietnam War.
Is that correct? 1953 to 1954?
Well,
In South Vietnam. So that was a big problem. Yeah. So, so what they wanted to do was they wanted to reunite the country. Also during that time, I think there's another big problem. 1948, Great Britain divided India and Pakistan.
there, 98.
So during this time, a lot of problems. People are still fighting. So people were fighting in Vietnam. People are fighting in Korea. People are fighting in Pakistan. So there's a lot of turmoil after World War II. And a lot of it is about.
Oh, I didn't know soon.
Sorry, say that again.
No soon.
Okay, now let's go on to the recent military conflicts. So let's see, who doesn't, Tran, can you read this one, Tran?
Yes. Recent military conflict in the 1990s, there were a conflict in the Middle East. There were problems between Iraq and Kuwait. In 1991, the United States fought against Iraq in the Gulf War. On September 11, 20 2001, terrorists attacked the United States. There were attacks in New York City, Pennsylvania, and Arlington, Virginia. Almost 3,000 people died that day. After that, the United States started a war against terrorism.
Terrorism, okay, so on, so this is a good way to talk about this. Terrorists attacked the United States on September 11th. So when they ask you for what is terrorism
Okay.
during the citizenship interview, you can say people attack the government or people attack the people, or you can talk about September 11th, 2001. Okay. So now we're going to talk about Roosevelt, Eisenhower, communism, Great Depression, and Wilson and World War II. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so what is the main concern of the United States during the Cold War?
Communist.
Communism.
Communism. Who was a famous U.S. general during World War II?
Roosevelt.
Well,
General, not president, general.
oh,
General.
Eisenhower.
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 How?
Okay, who was president during World War I?
Wilson.
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 Wilson. The United States had serious economic problems during the
World War II.
World War II.
not World War II. Try it again.
Great
Oh,
Depression.
Great Depression.
Yeah, Great Depression.
Great Depression.
Great Depression.
Okay, now who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Roosevelt.
So,
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt. Very good.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, my cat looks at me every time I say Roosevelt. Okay. What was one war fought by the United States in the 1900s?
World War II.
War II.
There we go. See. Okay, right. Let's see if we have any more things done here. Okay, yeah, now we're going to take a look at the wars during this time. So what was the war in the 1914 to 1918?
World War I.
Yeah, World War One. Okay, how about 1939 to 1945?
World War II.
Okay, now this one, 1950 to 1953.
Korean War.
Oops, Korean.
Korean.
Okay, next one. 1959 to 1975.
Vietnam War.
Vietnam.
Vietnam War. 1991.
World War.
No, this is the one I couldn't remember. It is the Persian Gulf War.
Person. It's a good war.
Okay, and now September 11th, 2001.
Terrorist attack. Terrorist attack.
Terrorist.
Attack the United
Terrorist
States.
attack.
Right.
2004.
The United States.
Okay, so now let's take a look at the president. So who was president during World War I?
Oh, Wilson.
Yeah, Woodrow
Woodrow.
Wilson. And who was president during World War II?
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Franklin
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Franklin Roosevelt.
Okay. And this one is Truman. Eisenhower. Okay, Vietnam War. We had so many. We had Kennedy,
Kennedy and Nixon.
Johnson, and Nixon. Very good. Future president. Okay. Persian Gulf War. This one was George. Oops. George Washington? No, George H.W. Bush.
Bush.
Oh, Bush.
And then this one, that was the father. And then this one is the
And
son.
Ron Bush.
George Bush.
Then this one is George Bush. This is the son.
George
The one.
And this,
from Henderson.
oh, I made a mistake. 1 second. Not Bish. Oh, I have a yawn too. Okay, this is not Bish, but this
Yeah.
one is Bush.
Bush.
And this one is the father.
George Bush.
Okay. Also, this is a big problem here. This one, Great Depression, 1929 to 1937. Okay, same. Okay, we're gonna clear this. Okay, now, let's see.
Okay. Freedom and the individual rights are important values to Americans. However, in United States history, not everyone has had the same freedoms. One group that was discriminated against was African Americans. After the Civil War, they did not have the same schools, jobs, or housing as other Americans. Another group of the people who did not have equal rights was women. For example, women did not have the right to vote. Voting, education, and being treated equally are civil rights. There
Okay.
were several social movements for civil rights in this country. Susan B. Anthony and Martin Luther King Jr. were two leaders who fought for civil rights.
Okay, so this one. So, woman. So the 19th Amendment. Women get the right to vote in 1920. So this is something from President Wilson. So women get the right to vote in 1920. So, and this one in 1965, oh, sorry, 1964 and 1965. Congress passed the Civil Rights Act. So this one was basically talking about freedom for white, and equality for African Americans and for everybody in the United States. So these are two very, very important laws, the 19th Amendment and the Civil Rights Act. Because even though African Americans could vote, many people stopped them from voting. So here we're talking about trying to get more equality. So now let's continue on. Let's talk about Susan B. Anthony. Kuldeep.
Susan B. Anthony fought for women's rights and civil rights. She wanted equal education and voting rights for women and African American people. Some organized conversation and protest. She made speeches and published in newspaper about women's rights. She asked members of Congress to change the law about voting. Susan B. Anthony died in 1906. In 1920, women got the right to vote.
Very good. So I think in India, women got the right to vote in 1948.
47.
1947? Very good. Very good. So
India, no citizen, Indian, everybody 18, they go to vote.
See,
No citizen has to go.
no, see.
yeah. And then in Vietnam, women have always had the right to vote. So that is very good. Same in Taiwan. So anyway, so Susan B. Anthony is a very, very important woman for us. Okay, let's continue on.
Many fought that Susan is very good.
Yeah, she's very good. But yeah, she is my hero. So now let's go on. Let's see. I think Min, can you read this one? This is one that's going to be about Martin Luther King.
Yes, but teacher, I have very noisy. Who?
Am I noisy or somebody else noisy?
Yes, I think I don't know, but it's too noisy from my microphone.
1 second, let me try, okay? 1 second. Because my microphone was broken. Min, can you be better?
Yes. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a Baptist minister in Atlanta, Georgia. He was one important leader of the civil rights movement. The civil rights movement tried to end racial discrimination. One kind of discrimination was segregation. Segregation separates African American from other people in the school, restaurant, bus, and other public places. Dr. King gave a speech and organized march to stop it. He made one famous speech. I had a dream in Washington, D.C. on April 4, 1968. He was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. Every January, we remember him on Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Very good. Okay, so yeah, that one, his birthday, we celebrated on the third Monday in January. Okay, so now let's continue on. We're going to talk about Susan B. Anthony and Martin Luther King. We're going to be talking about freedom of speech,
Martin Luther King.
freedom of assembly, right to petition the government, and freedom of religion and freedom of the press. So Susan B. Anthony published a newspaper about women's rights. So is that freedom of speech, freedom of the press,
Yes,
freedom of religion,
yes.
or so which one is it? If she publishes a newspaper, is that about speech, assembly, petition the government, religion, or the press?
Freedom of the press.
Right.
Very good. Good job, Kudip. Freedom of the press. Okay, next one. Dr. King gave a speech. I have a dream speech in Washington, D.C.
Oh,
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. Very good. Freedom of speech. Okay, Susan B. Anthony organized conventions and protests.
Assembly.
of
Assembly. Yes. Freedom.
Freedom of the assembly.
okay.
Okay, Dr. King was a Baptist minister in Georgia.
Mm,
So Baptist is a type of Christian
Christian.
oh,
religion.
ah,
So for
freedom of-
example, I'm Catholic. That's a type of Christian religion. So what is this one? Freedom of?
freedom of religion.
Yes, very good. Good job, Hadin. Freedom of religion.
Religion.
Okay, and the last one, Susan B. Anthony asked members of Congress to change laws about voting.
Petition.
Yeah, the right to petition. The right to petition. Okay, very good. So again, these people talked about civil rights. They were asking about voting and education and childcare and property and everything like that. So now, let's talk about this clear. Okay. And yeah, so we're talking about Legacy and he's at the police station. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Legacy stayed at the police station for over 3 hours. There is a reporter from the newspaper here. Say on police officer smiling. This will make a very interesting story. Can he please interview you for a few minutes? Legacy looked as he watched. I don't think so, say Legacy. I need to go back to work. It won't take long, said the reporter. Approaching Legacy, people love stories like this. Legacy remembers that Despa likes to share new story in her class. He thinks that this story will make her feel very proud. So Legacy agrees. The reporter interviews Legacy for the next half hour. Did you think about spending the money? She asked. And what could you do with $5,000? Yes, I thought about it. And will answer Legacy. Truthfully, Legacy talks about his jobs 10 hours a day, 7 days a week. As a taxi driver, he tells her that, like many people, he worries about his financial responsibilities. He tells the reporter about his 2 children, then another baby coming this summer. and with tears in his eyes. Legacy also talked about his relative in Ethiopia who needs help. Of course, I can't really use an extra $5,000, say Legacy, but that money belongs to the owner of the jewelry store. It was mine to spend.
Yeah, it wasn't mine to spend, okay?
Wasn't
I
mine to spend.
Yeah, it wasn't mine. What did she want? What did she do? She ordered bread,
We ordered pizza. This one
Yeah.
got
but what's inside?
money.
The dollars.
Money. We have landlord, nickname, internet, conversation, optometrist, reversing, following, include, appears, tenant, country, embarrassed, and beautiful. So what is optometrist?
Yes.
Up to minister. This one,
The nice, the eyes.
Yeah, eye doctor. So
Eye.
this is the person you go for glasses,
eyeglasses.
eyeglasses.
Where is
Yeah,
sale it?
optometrist. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the story. So take a minute, be quiet, and take a look at the story. So this is Nagasi and his wife and his children, and these
Very-
are the reporters. Yeah. So take a look at the story.
Whole family is happy.
Yeah, they're happy.
Yeah, wow, good.
So lots of rewards.
This one faithfully is very successful.
Yeah.
The job.
Oop.
Abraham Lincoln be so one penny go to back
Hmm.
when the pulling the cart.
But so honest, but they need to do it to them.
Many kilometers going and walking and gave it money.
It's always good to find the penny. It's good luck. Okay, so now let's take a look at the top. Go back to the top. Okay. So,
Good story.
yeah, thank you so much, Kuldeep. Okay, Kuldeep, go ahead.
Reading.
Yes.
The next day, Nigasi's story appears in the newspaper. Then it appears in the other newspaper and on the internet. 2 television reporters interview Negasi. 3 local radio stations call him. Everybody is talking about the taxi driver who returned $5,000 to the police. Negasi is a little embarrassed by the attention, but he feels proud too.
So wait. Embarrassed. Is he?
Some
Now-
he can then one say
Okay,
nervous,
people.
nervous.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The following week is very exciting for Nigasi and his family. The owner of the jewelry store invites Nigasi to her store and shake his hand. She insists that Negasi accept a 500 reward and a beautiful gold necklace. For Ayana, people all over the country send very nice letter to Negasi. Some include gift card for stores. Thus, the optometrist leave a message on their answering machine. Thus, the new glasses are free. He say, I am in everything.
Reversing.
Reversing the change on your credit card. Even Negasi landlord call. There is a bigger apartment for rent in his building. She say, you can have it and I won't raise your rent.
Okay, very good. 1 second. So reversing means this one take off. This one take away.
Taking reverse.
Or
Old.
wait. 1 second. Okay, take off. So these are all so many rewards. Negasi is being rewarded for his honesty. Does this happen all the time? No, but this is great. Is being rewarded for his honesty.
It's when win the medal.
Yeah, so this is nice. So this is reward, gold necklace, nice letters, gift cards, free glasses, bigger apartment. So let's clear this, okay? So now I'm gonna make it. So now,
Reward win some medal.
okay, keep on going. Go dip.
Now it's 4 p.m. and Nigasi is driving some tourist, a father and his young daughter to the Lincoln Memorial. Nigasi listened to their conversation. Did you know? Asked the father. And Abraham Lincoln's Nicholum was honest able. I know, say the little girl. What they need a build another monument for that honest taxi driver on the news.
Very good. So nickname is a pet name that people call each other. Nickname. So he's like Honest Nagasi, Honest Abe. Okay, so if we say somebody is an honest Abe, it means they are a very honest person. Okay, so does anybody want to read it one more time? Anybody else, or do you want to continue? Okay, let's go on, and we're going to go to this, to the vocabulary. So we have beautiful, free, proud, honest, exciting, embarrassed. So which one is beautiful?
F.
F.
Very,
Pretty.
very,
Free,
yeah.
free,
Free.
E.
no,
No.
Free, uncomfortable self. No.
no,
D,
free, free, free.
D, D.
C,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, C, costing no money.
E.
Okay,
C.
proud,
Proud.
D,
B, very good. Honest,
Honest.
A.
yeah, A,
A.
Not
Okay, exciting,
E.
E,
D.
D.
and last one, embarrassed.
B.
E,
E. Okay, very good. Okay, there. Okay, now let's go back to the top. So let me make sure first. No, wait, cool dip, wait just a minute, okay?
Only for
So, yeah, we have raise, include, send, calls, reversing, accept, invites, and leaves. So the owner of the jewelry store,
Invites.
yeah, invites. She insists that Nagasi
Accept.
accept,
accepts. Yeah,
people all over.
accept. Okay, people all over the country
Send.
and
send, yeah. Some
some traversing.
So some people put them in. So this one is,
Some
it's
praise.
additional.
Some
Rice.
praise.
Rice.
No, not raise.
Invite.
Rice.
No, not invite. This one include.
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 Some include.
Yeah.
Include.
Yeah. What does Dusters of Thomas Trist do?
Omit.
reversing,
Yeah.
Reversing.
Oh, wait a minute. No. See, this one, first of all, they calls. And this one, whoa, wait a minute. No. I made a mistake. This one is leaves. And this one is I'm reversing. Yeah, we want to make sure that their to be is in there. Even Nagasi's landlord.
Cold.
Oh. Okay, and you have a bigger,
right,
you can have a bigger apartment. I won't
raise,
raise your rent. Wow, that's so nice. So nice. Wow, that's really good. Okay. So clear. Again, let's take a look at this one. Whoops. Okay, so